Welcome to Tap In. I'm glad you're here. Today we're exploring a powerful question. What if the blessing isn't the problem? What if the sorrow that sometimes accompanies our harvest comes from seeds we planted alongside our faith? Many of us understand the principle of planting seeds of faith. We pray, we believe, we visualize, we expect, and we declare. But often, while planting seeds of faith, we're also planting something else. We plant faith in fear, faith in doubt, faith in conflict, faith in anxiety. And we say things like, I know this opportunity is coming, but people are going to be upset when it happens. Or, I believe I'm about to receive a breakthrough, but something will probably go wrong. Or if I become successful, I'm going to lose some relationships. Notice what's happening. The blessing is being welcomed, but conflict is being anticipated. The opportunity is being embraced, but sorrow is being expected. The vine has planted multiple seeds in the same field, and the field grows what is planted. Imagine a gardener planting a fruit tree while also scattering weed seeds around it. Months later, the fruit appears, but so do the weeds. The gardener might mistakenly believe the fruit created the problem. In reality, the fruit and the weeds come from different seeds. The same principle can be applied to our lives. Sometimes the blessing is not producing the sorrow. The sorrow may be growing from fears, assumptions, and expectations that were planted alongside the blessing. This is why it becomes important to examine not only what we're believing for, but also what we're imagining around it. Are we expecting peace? Or are we rehearsing conflict? Are we anticipating harmony? Or are we preparing for resistance? Many people have unconsciously accepted the idea that every blessing must come with a price, that every promotion creates enemies, that every success creates jealousy, that every breakthrough creates drama. But what if that's not the universal truth? What if those expectations are simply seeds? And what if we stop planting them? What if instead of saying, people will be upset when this blessing arrives, we say, may this blessing arrive in a way that benefits everyone involved? What if instead of saying, something will probably go wrong, we say, I trust the unfolding process? What if we begin expecting peace with the same intensity that we expect the blessing itself? A harvest with no sorrow added to it may begin long before the harvest arrives. It begins in the preparation of the field. It begins by removing the weeds of fear, conflict, guilt, scarcity, and limitation. It begins by creating internal agreement with peace. The blessing doesn't need struggle to validate it. The harvest doesn't need a conflict to prove its value. And abundance doesn't require suffering to make it real. Today I invite you to examine the field. What are you believing for? And just as importantly, what expectations have you planted beside that belief? Because the field grows everything. Plant faith, plant trust, plant gratitude, plant peace, and allow the harvest to emerge carrying the same qualities that were presented in the seed. Thank you for tapping in. Until next time, continue aligning your thoughts, your intentions, and your expectation with the reality you desire to experience. This is Tap In.